based, very simple to use. Also, on the developer website, I know that you were very busy looking at the presentation, but when you go home and you open the developer website, you see that there is a button here called Wiki. And this is actually our page for documentation, and we will constantly increase the articles there. We'll add new articles, we'll add new tutorials so that you can start even more rapidly developing applications with our APIs. So this information you can find in our wiki about the libraries that you can use for iOS, for Android, for Symbian-based applications, and etc. So right now, I'm using the OAuth signpost for Android. So here are the defines, some variables. As you can see, this is the consumer key. This is the consumer key. Please don't steal it. And this is the consumer secret. So these are the two parameters that Ruben talked earlier, and you are actually getting these parameters from the Mtel developer platform. And here are some information about the URLs for the platform. Here is the callback URL that I was referring earlier, that it's very important, but we'll go to this in a little bit. So the second important variable is the in-app billing scope. It's defined here. You can see it. And the second scope is actually the scope of the item. So as you can see, this is my item. This is the ID of my item. And with these variables, I'm almost ready with the definitions. And these are the variables that are holding the objects for signpost. Only two variables, consumer and provider. And then here is the standard Android stuff. I'm not going in details. This is how the button will react on press, the second button. And as you see, it's all Android related. So here is the interesting part. With only one line here, I'm actually initializing the library, the OAuth signpost library. With a second line here, well, it's a little bit longer line, but it's still one line, I can assure you. With this line, I'm actually configuring the library, and I'm inputting the request URL and the scopes. And then I have to call this method so that